Yo, peace to the gods, man. I'm about to go deep. I'm just been thinking, having epiphanies, and thought about it, man. Let's talk about frequencies and how they match and how certain frequencies can't match each other. Right? So you know how I talk about, hey, what's up, Leon? Peace to the gods. You know how I talk about the light spectrum and the light capacity of melanin you have, right? The darker pigmented you are, the more melanin you have, the higher light capacity you have, right? So if there's a dark-skinned person like me, right? And then there's a light-skinned person standing next to me. There's only a certain amount of sunlight, a certain amount of soul, which is the sun, that being can encompass, you know, that being can harness, right? Why am I saying this? Why does it matter, right? Because when looking for a partner, right, whether it be me, you, anybody in this world, a lover, right? That being, let's say I want to be with a light-skinned woman, right? That means she can only hold and only can feel so much of the universe. She can only be so connected to the universe. Because the universe is melanin, okay? You have to understand that the universe is melanin for you to understand what I'm saying, first of all. Right? There's certain amounts of DNA, right? That's inside of the original man, right? And there's certain amounts of DNA that's inside a Indian person or a Mexican person, okay? The lighter they are, the lighter your being is, the less light codes you have, the less light codes you can harness from the universe, because that means that's the less sunlight you can get, okay? The sun is a source of all information and all energy, right? The sun is a source of all information in your DNA. So if you are heavily melanated and you can take in more of the sun, that means you have more information in your DNA, okay? That means you can feel more of the universe, everything around you, all beings, all people, right? So if I want to be in a relationship, right, with, let's say, a light-skinned woman, right, versus a dark-skinned woman, a dark-skinned African woman that has my DNA will be able to have the same light capacity as me, which means we can connect on the same frequency. You see? If all colors together give you black, right? And next to black being brown, right? Right? That means they hold more of the light spectrum inside of their being. If I can match myself with an African woman, right? Then guess what? We're going to be able to feel each other on a level where talking doesn't even matter, right? You don't have to talk because our being is tuned into the same frequency. See what I'm saying? Because your frequency and energy is determined by your being. Your being. Your eyes are not the color they are for no reason, okay? Colors are frequencies. They're not just colors. So me trying to be with a light-skinned woman, right? Or a mixed woman, like the girl that y'all see on my page, right? My ex, because we broke up, right? If I tried to be with her, the reason why, one of the main reasons why we can't connect on the same frequency of thought, is because our being does not hold the same amount of information. My being holds more information than a lighter pigmented person, point blank period. And it holds a different frequency because the sun is a source of all information. The amount of sun you can take in shows the amount of information you can take in, right? So if my information is up here and she's mixed, right? And she's lacking melanin. If you lack melanin, that means you lack information in your DNA, okay? You lack information. You lack information. Listen to me. So we wouldn't be able to connect on the same level because my information's up here and her information's down here. I would have to be with another dark-skinned woman that has nappy hair like me because your hair determines how much sunlight you can bring in as well. You see? And my ex, she had long stringy hair, right? I'm not coming at her or anything. I love her. I love all beings on the planet because they're all me, right? But I'm just speaking about the facts of the matter. So if you have long stringy hair, you can only bring in so much information from the sun. That means you can only understand life to a certain degree. You see? So she can't harness and understand life to the degree that I can. So when we have regular conversations or talk about certain things or give our viewpoints, she can say, yeah, I get it, but she's never gonna really feel and get my perspective, because my perspective comes from my DNA, because life is a projection of your DNA. She can never match mine. This is why it's different when even a black man in this society trying to be with a white woman. They can try to be together. They can try to be together. What's up, Molly Soul? But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna truly work because they can't truly feel each other.
The man did not put me here.
And it's possible for it to work. He did. He did. It's in there somewhere. Yeah. Not in ours, in the other one. I was just talking to my dad. Right?
I wish you.
I'm making a video right now, though. Making a video. Yeah. So, if you think about it, right? If you are lacking melanin, that means you're lacking information. So we want to match with beings that can actually feel us. The reason why the white man does what he does is because his DNA is mutated. And he can't fully understand what it's like to be a black man. It's impossible. Because you can't take in the amount of sunlight we can take in, right? This means everything. People want me to ignore this fact and stop talking about it, especially light-skinned dudes or light-skinned women, because they lack the melanin and they're insecure about it. I understand that. But you have to look at the facts of the matter. There's no way that a dark-skinned man, you're going to connect and tune in on the frequency with a woman that looks like you, okay? Even if you're mixed or you're native, you have to find someone that's mixed and native. Not have to, but that's the person that will connect with you the most. You will connect with them the most because your frequency is closer to the same. If you're of a different race, if I'm black and I'm trying to be with a Mexican female or Latina, the energies are going to be off because energies is dependent upon your amount of melanin. Okay? So the only woman that will resonate with me the most and I'll feel the most love and compassion and understanding, because love is understanding, is a woman that looks like me. I need a woman with nappy hair. Okay? And like I said, me and Pure Ray of Sun, we have broken up. We're not together anymore. But it's okay because I understand life, right? It's here to teach you something so you can learn. And I learned. I'm having so many epiphanies. I'm realizing why these relationships don't work out, right? People are being confused. No, if you don't look like somebody, if you're not of the same race as them, okay, and you don't have DNA that's very close, it's going to be harder for y'all to understand each other. Doesn't matter who you are. This is the epiphany that I had. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a bluebird, you're gonna understand a bluebird the best, better than a red bird, right? The bluebirds are gonna connect better than the red birds. A bluebird's not gonna be with the red bird. If you see that in nature, they'll be like, what the fuck? This shit don't make sense. Okay, it's because they don't connect on the same level. We all experience life on different levels. We're all experiencing life on different levels. We're living the same life, but we're not living the same life. Because we see life through our perspective from our DNA. Our DNA is what projects us our life, our reality. You see? Okay, let's use my ex as an example. Pure Ray of Sun. She has green eyes, right? Green is a certain frequency of light. If you have green eyes, that means that's a certain frequency of light that can only take in a certain amount of energy, right? If you have brown eyes, that means you can take in even more of the sunlight. So a woman with brown eyes versus a woman with green eyes, a woman with brown eyes can take in my full beauty, my full dark skin, my full energy, so she can really see my true beauty in its essence, my full color. A woman with green eyes, like my ex, not saying it's a bad thing or anything, I'm just speaking about the facts, right? She can only see a portion of my light, of my beauty. You see, because all that we are is sunlight. She can only take in a certain percentage of me. Her DNA, her being, her cells can only feel a certain percentage of me, of my soul. That's why she can't truly understand me or grasp me no matter how hard she tries. You have to be dark-skinned like me. I need a dark-skinned woman. Okay? And I guess I've been kind of rushing into relationships, and I need to stop doing that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient until I can find a dark-skinned woman with nappy hair like me. Okay? Because I love myself. And even when I produce a baby, right? I want to have a baby with a melanated woman with nappy hair so that I can reproduce another me. Because I love me. I want my son to look like me because I love myself. I want him to have nappy hair like me so he can grow up locks, antennas, just like me. You know? And like I said, I'm not saying it's impossible for a dark-skinned man to be with a light-skinned woman. I'm not saying that. But I will only feel the true, full connection if I'm with a woman that looks like me. A direct reflection. That's on the same frequency, that has the same tone, same amount of melanin that I have in my body, because melanin is not just a color. Get that out of your brain. It's not just a color. It is the full embodiment of how much information you can take in from the universe. It's a full embodiment of how you can connect with your entire environment. Okay? So only a white man can understand a white woman the way that they understand each other, because they're at the same frequency. They can only take in the same amount of sun. That's why they all hang around each other. Okay? Like goes with like. You see? So if you want someone that can fully understand you, a Mexican woman, be with the Mexican man. Because y'all DNA is mutated to the same degree. So y'all will understand each other to the best of your ability. Y'all can feel each other. And just, let's look at it this way, right? Even the DNA makeup makes your body, your form, how you're created, right? A dark-skinned man being with a skinny, recessive white girl, it would not work, because simply his penis would be too big for her. It would literally hurt her. She could die from having sex with a black man with a big dick, because her body is not created. It's not created to be able to take the capacity of that dark-skinned man. She can't handle the power. The darker you are, the more power you can harness from the universe. Okay? The strength is too much. The strength is too much. The strength is too much. The body is not fit for each other. The body is not fit. That's why you don't see a lot of it. I'm definitely finna save this live. I'm posting it. I got you, Ezekiel. But listen, a black man should not be with the black woman, because they shouldn't. But it's going to be very hard for y'all to connect. Very, very difficult, because the DNA is not the same. The information that you guys can harness is not the same. So that means me being with my ex, how it was, I'm receiving different light codes from the universe. I'm having epiphanies. I'm having thoughts she never can even fathom. She can't have them. Because the sun is what gives you your thoughts. So we can't have the same thoughts. We can't, ever. We will never have the same, close to the same amount of thoughts, or the same level, to the same degree. Because it's a different frequency. Do you see? I'm trying to show you everything. How to work the universe, how the universe works, how reality is structured. I had so many epiphanies. So I'm opening space, man. I'm a single man right now. Then also, I am a polygamous man, but I believe you have to, I want to and have to be with one woman first. I need to master monogamy, be with one woman that's dark skinned like me, has nappy hair like me, okay? If you listen to this video, I'm here for you. I'm your man, right? But I have to master monogamy first, and then move into polygamy. But that's the ultimate goal, you know? We got to really connect first. You gotta really truly understand me. Oh my God, and feeling is knowing. So if the dark-skinned man can feel to a certain degree, I can feel everything to a way different degree than what a mixed native person can feel, or what a Mexican can feel, or what an Indian can feel. They can't feel my soul for real. Okay? The black melanated man and woman have the deepest souls ever. We're the absolute source and essence of life. You see? What do you say? God, when you done, can you enlighten on this restriction I'm at? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean, bro. You gotta make that more clear. But yeah, man. So I'm opening up, man. I'm free. I'm having deeper understandings of life. This shit gets deep, nigga. Deep. And I love it. I love it. But y'all, if y'all have any questions, man, y'all can ask me some questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Reflections. My beautiful reflections. Oh yes, I love you. I need somebody that could really feel me. I need my dark-skinned black woman back. I need you. Wow. Melanin is what allows you to feel things, feel the universe. What allows you to interpret and perceive the universe. We can't ignore it. People want to stop talking about it, ignore it. Especially light-skinned people, they just don't want to talk about it. Just because they're insecure and they know that there's power to melanin. But they know that they lack it, so they don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to recognize it. They don't want to acknowledge it. I'm saying you need to acknowledge it if you want to understand life. Okay? Doesn't matter how light you are, how dark you are, because it's life. To understand life, you need to be realistic and speak about the facts of life and live your life based on the facts of life. Because if you have to lead your life with logic to have love, have life. What did I see in that part of myself? What did I see in them? In what manner? In what manner? You gotta ask it more specific. Alicia just asked, what did you see in that part of yourself? So be more specific. You mean like, what did I learn about myself? I'm telling you right now on this live. It's basically what I've learned so far. But if you mean something different, you can elaborate on your question. Even music. Oh. Music. Oh my God. Nobody can feel the vibration to music like melanated people can. That's why we have rhythm. We have all the rhythm, you know? And we can bounce to the music. And we got all the swag and the smoothness. Because we can feel it. Ah! Y'all can't feel the way we feel, man. Can't feel it. Damn. This shit crazy. What did I find attractive about her? Okay, so pure ray of sun. What did I find attractive about her? Her mind. Her mind is very intelligent. And I love her looks too. She's very beautiful, you know? She understands the universe to a degree that, you know, was attractive to me, that made sense to me, but not all the way. She didn't fully understand me. Didn't fully understand me. So when someone doesn't understand your mind, that means you're losing understanding. That means you're gonna feel less love when you can't understand somebody as much. When my parents see me going out and doing whatever I'm doing and they don't understand it, it makes them angry, makes them upset, it makes them like feel like they're missing something. And they might hold a little bit of resentment against me a little bit, you know? Because when you lack understanding, you're gonna feel less love. You're gonna feel less love. That's why you have to feel more understanding. The way to have the most understanding is to be with somebody that matches your frequency. Someone that looks like you, because your looks come from what your DNA is, your DNA makeup. So if you look the same as somebody, then your DNA is going to match the most. And you guys will be on the same frequency length, you know? But if I'm dark skin, I'm brown on the color spectrum, and you're a lighter color, or in a rainbow, if one color is purple and one color is red, they're not on the same frequency. They're not going to be able to see each other. They can't even see each other. They're not the same. You know? They're not the same. But if it's a purple color and another purple color, yeah, y'all can understand. Y'all can feel each other. You know? Even me being this dark skin and Chief Why Not to just join the room, right? It's impossible for us to feel life and feel each other's frequency to the degree that I would feel another black man with nappy hair, because he's feeling the universe on a deeper level. Okay? He can hear music on a deeper level. He can see things on a deeper level. Okay? He can feel life on a different level. Me and Chief Why Not would never be able to feel life on the same level. And I'm not speaking no hate, none of that. I'm just speaking with facts. Okay? The degree of melanin you hold means that that's the degree of sunlight you can hold. The degree of sunlight you can hold, that's the degree of life that you can express. That's the degree of life that you can express. Right? And that's just the facts of life. I just gotta speak it, man. Alicia, you funny. Stupid. Man, life is so funny, man. So funny. I need my dark-skinned woman back. Come to me. I miss you. But I hold no hate for nobody, man. I love everybody and everything. I love everything. I love everything. Yeah, I love you. Forever and ever. What's up, Evolving Constantly? How you feeling? You good? I know you disagree, man, because you don't understand life, man. You don't understand life. You don't understand life, man. You can't understand life to the degree that I can. A light-skinned dude will never be able to reach the level of connectedness to the universe as a dark-skinned person. It's impossible. Because your melanin, your dark skin, your melanin is what allows you to feel the entire universe. It allows you to perceive life on a certain level of frequency. Okay? I will always be a higher level of frequency than a lighter person. Colors matter. In the chakra system, the purple crown chakra will always be a higher frequency than the root chakra, the red color. You can never, ever, ever change that shit. It's impossible. And that's life. So you will never be able to feel life like I can feel it. It's impossible. You can't understand it. But what you need to understand is what melanin does. So even if you're light-skinned, you can understand the mechanics of it. If you understand what melanin does, what it allows you to communicate with your environment more and feel deeper, then you'll know, okay, damn, obviously he's receiving life codes and feeling life on a different level than I am. And you just need to accept that. Simple. Simple. You need to acknowledge, yes, the darker you are, the more energy you can harness from the universe, the more electromagnetic light frequencies you can hold. Simple. You need to recognize that. If you can't recognize that, you're not living in truth. You're not, because you don't understand truth. Because that is the truth. But that's okay. Everyone will understand eventually. They will. They have to. Because I am God. I'm never going anywhere. I'm going to be right here. I am you. I'm just a higher frequency, higher vibrational version than you. You know, if there's a darker skinned man than me, like in Sudan or Haiti, and he has nappy hair too, but he's darker than me. He can harness more of the universe even than me. And he can feel life even to a deeper degree. You see? But yeah. That's how it is, man. Alright, man, but that's the end of the live, man. Y'all have a good one. I love myself, man. Y'all have a great day. Beautiful souls. Beautiful souls. I am God. Forevermore.